Hey everyone, it's Alicia with Twisted Tarot. I'm here to do another pick a card reading for the channel. Thank you guys for all your likes, shares, subscribes, comments, personal readings. I am booked through about Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. Just an FYI for those of you that are waiting for a reading from me. Thank you for subscribing, for love, for liking, for commenting. All of your comments are amazing. I try to get to all of them. Sometimes I get help for spam, so just know that if you don't hear from me, sometimes I either miss it or they spam it and I have to go looking for it. So I apologize if that does happen with your comment. So thank you so much for being a part of my channel and for clicking on and watching. If you're new, welcome. I am an intuitive tarot card reader. So everything I read here, including the tarot cards, will be felt with energy. So if I feel that card means something totally different, or I try to incorporate both the traditional Rider-Waite tarot in with the reading, so know that. It is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. If it's not your message, not giving you goosebumps, not, speaking to your heart, it's possibly not your message. So in the pick a piles, I would say go ahead and pick a different pile, and that might resonate better. So I even had someone comment below that she had picked a pile and it didn't resonate, but then she picked another one and it totally resonated. So, try that. If it doesn't resonate at all, I may not be the reader for you. So, but I hope I am, and so welcome. I hope you like my style. So I'll show you the piles here after I clear out the energy. I have this beautiful chime that my friend got me. It's from the Mind's Eye. I know that a lot of you have been asking about where I got it. It was in Michigan. I'll put a link in. I keep forgetting I need to put a link in the videos here for this because a lot of you have asked where I got it and that you like it too. It's a little baby table chime, so it's very cool and I love it. All right, so we're gonna chime the chime. I breathe in, hold for 4, breathe out, and then same for the second for each chime. So we'll do 2 chimes and we'll get into your reading. All right, beautiful. Okay, so this pick a card reading today is going to be on what messages do you need to know right now? What does Spirit desperately want to communicate with you right now? What do you need to hear? Okay, so we have 3 piles here and I'll show you them so you can make your choice. And I channeled messages for each. So let's put you down here. All right, a little bit this way. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we've got pile number 1, which is the blue tiger's eye. I don't know how much you can see of that, but it is a very blue, like a dark blue stone. It is so pretty. So I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's gorgeous. Okay, so we have the blue tiger's eye, which is pile number 1. We have the white quartz. It's like a snowflake quartz. It's really beautiful. Reminds me of like snow and ice. And then we have the Botswana Agate here. So I think this is what it's called. Did a little research and it seems to have fit with 2. So if you know what that is, let me know. And of course, if it's a crystal or stone, fine, whatever. I may say the wrong thing. That does happen. I'm still learning about stones. This is actually kind of new. So I know a little bit about astrology, of course, as a reader, and I'm just now kind of getting into the geology portion of it, of the witchiness. All right, so we're going to start with pile number 1, which is the blue tiger's eye. And we'll see what your message is. What do you need to know right now? All right. I hope I gave you enough time to pick. I kind of felt rushed, but this reading is kind of like they want me to like go, go, go. So you might want to pause the video before when I had the decks out. So if I went too fast, I'm sorry. Remember, it is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm an intuitive tarot card reader if you didn't listen to the intro. And what that means is if I feel an energy that's different from the actual card meaning, I will tell you why and I'll tell you how I feel. And if I go back and forth, it just means it's probably this person's conflicted or you're conflicted. If the roles are reversed, swap it. That can totally happen. Okay, but if it doesn't resonate, possibly pick a different pile because it could be that it's just not meant for you. That's not your message. All right, let me let my dog out. All right, girl. Okay. All right, so the channel message that you have for pile number 1. People are wearing masks around you. Be careful. Also look at your role and what masks you wear. Ooh, so that's like self-reflection right there. It's definitely saying that there's some type of deception around you, or people are wearing some type of mask. They're not being authentic. Okay, so kind of a very warning message there. All right, so let's see what the cards have for you. Let's see what messages you need to know right now. All right. Oh, that's wild. All these decks are correlating with each other. That's beautiful. Okay. All right. So these are bugging the crap out of me. I'll put these over here. Okay. All right. So the main overall message that you have for this reading is one of forgiveness. Okay. So something about your situation requires you to either forgive another person or someone to forgive you. So it says, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So they want you to think, dream, and imagine a better life, a life where it releases the past and forgives it and lets it go, or acknowledges it and makes peace with it. Okay, it doesn't mean it was right. Doesn't mean what happened was okay. But it's there's some type of forgiveness that's needed here, and we have this twice. Okay, so 2 different decks. This is, I can't remember what deck it is, but it's got a lot of archangel stuff in here. And so this again is the Archangel Jeremiel or Jeremiel, the Archangel of or the Miracle of Forgiveness. Okay, so it says, thank you, Jeremiel, for helping me understand the process of forgiveness. So yeah, Spirit wants you, or you're being called to be the bigger person, to step into your own power, and they're trying to help you with forgiveness, to get forgiveness in your heart, to make peace. Okay. And it says be open to love. Okay, so it's possible that, you know how it says that life is too precious to waste in that first card? It's like, yeah, being upset and being angry and being whatever is like not worth it, is what they're saying. And be open to love, like be open to love coming into your life. And when you forgive, you make space for love. So they're saying even that as well. So that's really beautiful from Spirit. So I really like that. Okay. And it says, live your soul, not a role. Yeah, remember how it was talking about masks in the beginning of the channeled message. Yeah, so it was people wearing masks around you, be careful. And they want you to live in your truth, live for your soul, and not, like you may be easily able to put on different masks for different people and for different situations. And while that's okay and all, they want you to live in your soul, okay? They more want you to get into your heart space and being authentic. And we have another card that kind of expresses that with reveal your truth, okay? So yeah, reveal your truth here, okay? So yeah, revealing your true self, okay? That person's taking off that mask, okay? And it's okay to be a little bit vulnerable, because we're not immune from hurt, unfortunately. But closing ourselves off, hiding behind a mask, and not being able to forgive or to be authentic in who we are, we'll wake up and we won't even know ourselves at that point, is what I'm getting. So they're really wanting you to kind of live more in your truth and in your real persona, and be more authentic, okay? So that's really interesting here. And a lot of you, it may be really hard to go from different roles. If you're an actor or an actress that's watching this, and maybe that, you know, or even in your life, that it's like necessary, and maybe you're exhausted of that. Like you're just ready to be like, okay, I just need to speak my truth. I just need to get this off my mind. I need to say something. And you may be asking someone for forgiveness. It may actually be this releasing of this ego, which I feel like this mask is saying that. So releasing your ego, taking off your mask, being authentic, and asking for forgiveness. It may be you or this other person. You may be getting an apology from someone. Or you may have somebody asking for you to forgive them, okay? And so it says, make the effort. So great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So yeah, they want you to be open to love, make more of an effort in being yourself, and to taking the steps to make yourself, to open yourself up more to love, not make yourself, but open yourself up more to love, and to be willing to be more vulnerable is what they're saying in friendships and relationships. And then we have the 5th house of creativity. Yeah, so that's exactly what this is. There's 2 different masks up here. We have mask here and mask here. We've got 2 different cards from 2 different decks. I talk about playing a role, talking about revealing truth. So this is the number 29. This may be an age or a date here. And this boils down to the number 11. 11 is the 5th house, which is creativity. So let's see what they have to say about that. This is a brand new deck. I've been kind of using it off and on, not very much. That's why I almost never get, I don't actually get to know a lot of my decks because I like to be surprised. I like those cards to come out and me be like, whoa, and then I can just intuit for you guys. So the Black Moon Astrology cards here. So let's see what they have to say about the 5th house of creativity. Let's see what that's ruled by, what planet. Every child is an artist. The problem is staying an artist when you grow up. Pablo Picasso. Be happy. Give yourself the gift of happiness. If the zodiac had a fun house, it would be the 5th house. Pleasure, creativity, and children are all elements of this house. Being ingenious and in the limelight is another element. We find our childlike imaginations through storytelling and fantasy. Playing is very much what the 5th house is all about. Yeah, playfulness, the fantasy, storytelling. That's probably why some of this is so fun for y'all, that, you know, you have a role to play, and it's kind of fun to kind of go into different roles and to try them out and to see what works, and to you know, be on the stage. This part of the chart also rules over romance, especially the beginning stages. So yeah, there's a beginning stage of romance that's trying to come into your life too. So, and you may be blocking it with this. Reveal your truth. Could be the throat chakra. You might want to work on for meditations if you want. I can post that down below. Just searching that in YouTube, super easy to find those. But this is going to bring some type of peace and harmony. Okay, so this type of energy. And I'm sorry, I got a little rushed here. Sorry, I feel like we're trying to get the messages out so fast. Okay, sorry. So this is all talking about completions of projects, accomplishments. This is new stages of romance, like it said. This could be going to plays. This could be your kids being in a play too. There's children here, so you may have children. Of a significant, okay, so there's a significant goal for which, you can expect the completion of a project or accomplishment of a significant goal for which there will be a celebration. So there'll be parties, weddings. This involves school and children and things like that. So you may be going to school events at your child's school and things like that. I know that's a lot of that stuff is coming up. This is a sign of Leo, so this could be someone close to you, a lover. This is a budding romance, okay? So it also says your current relationship will go through a positive transformation, or perhaps there's a new potential mate on the scene. So a lot of you, like, you're deepening your connection, you're being more open to this love, you're in a commitment already, you may need to make some peace with this person, you guys may have been, having a rough time, but I feel like these are 2 enlightened individuals, okay? So if you're in a relationship or separated from somebody, this could be, you both could have blonde hair and blue or green eyes. Very, very gorgeous. This is just like they came out right next to each other, like they were meant to. So this peace and harmony is here on top of that really shows me, I get very High Priestess, Piscean energy from this person. So if you're a male watching, this could be the female that you're asking about. If you're asking about love, they are saying this person's coming in. This person, it could also be a same-sex relationship is what I'm getting here too. So it could be two women or two men. That again, you know, we all have feminine and masculine energies in us. So this is Archangel Raguel. Raguel, I think that's what it is. Raguel. Is for peace and harmony. Thank you, Raguel, for surrounding my life in a harmonious light. Okay, so this person is of a high vibration, okay? And you guys are like this yin and yang. I feel like even if you're a feminine watching, you could be exactly like that. You could be a card reader. You could be an actress, an actor is what I'm getting from this. You could travel, specifically France, or or want to go to France, or live in Paris, or want to go abroad to Europe. There's a lot of creativity here. Like you're gonna be seeing... in Europe, they have like where you walk street side, and they have like, you know, naked women dancing in the windows and men and stuff like that. And sex is more like, it's more open and free there. So it's very beautiful. So that you may be tied to that in some way for some of you that are watching. We also have the fertility card, and it's reversed here. So it could be that you are you're not seeing growth at this time in some area, and it could be having children, having babies. There may be something you can't do, or it's a block. Okay, could just be a growth of a relationship here. So let me we're going to clarify out a little bit here. This is the Prism of Visions Tarot, but it's a little mini tarot, so it's real pretty here. I love the cards, and it's brand new, so we're going to get some clarification on this fertility. So something is wanting to come into your life. I'm guessing it has to do with love here, because we have some more cards talking about that, like a relationship here. This could be somebody from the past too. I feel like some of you are already committed to this person. Okay, you may just be getting that message about that right now. Maybe you guys want to have a baby. Okay, so the Hanged Man. So something that this person was feeling spiritually drawn to, almost like they may have felt like there was a pause in their spiritual growth or their spirituality, or something wasn't growing or manifesting and it may just have to do with this love situation. You may have been feeling very stuck in some part of your life, and they're saying that you're soon to come out of that. And it may be, you know, that area of your life was making you very sad if you weren't able to have a baby, or if you were struggling between, you know, getting hysterectomy, things like that. I feel like with this Queen of Swords here, that could very well be the case for at least a small portion, like one or two of you. One maybe, you know, the chances are, but it could be that you're struggling with the decision about having children. Okay, maybe one of your partner doesn't want children or can't have children or something like that. So there's the Queen of Swords here. That's air energy, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And we have Leo here. And this could be you or the person you're asking about. But it's this energy of also like almost feeling forced into that decision, or that is being cold and distant when it comes towards love, and cutting off love before it starts, because it's easier to stay in your own energy because you can't be hurt. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm also hearing. Okay, Queen of Swords. Let's clarify out this Queen of Swords. Why is she reversed? She can be cold and bitchy and cutting with her words as well. And it may be that this person was like that to you as the viewer. Or maybe yeah, Nine of Wands. Okay, very defensive. This person's very defensive. They're defending their energy. They're not giving away, like they're not letting people into their space. And it's also very passionate energy with that Nine of Wands, but it's also that person who's been through way too much shit. Like you feel like you've been through the ringer when it comes to love. So it's like, okay, like, is this ever going to happen for me? For some of you, that's what you're thinking. Some of you, you're just struggling with maybe some fertility issues or growth in some aspect of your love life. Like maybe things were kind of stagnant, okay? And it kind of shows that maybe it's your own energy if you're a feminine watching and you resonate with that, but it also could be the other person. We have the Six of Cups reversed. Those are kind of those memories. Yeah, they're memories of the past. In the past, it's possible that there was a decision that needed to be made about a commitment. Here with the Hierophant, that's also Taurus. We've got fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, Pisces with the Hanged Man, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Okay. very heavy Taurus energy in this with the fertility card here. So it's very possible that in the past, these memories are not so good memories, or there's some real sad, like it makes you sad to think about this choice. Maybe you had to make a choice to leave this person. Maybe you were already committed and you had two different paths and you weren't sure of which one to take. But those memories maybe of that love, or possibly blocking like new love, or something to do with feeling stuck. And the Hierophant's also like a teacher as well, like it taught you something. There was a lesson here, a very spiritual lesson for you and this person. And the moon is always going to be like that when I see this with that 2 of Wands and the Hierophant here. Okay, clarifying that 6 of Cups reversed. So maybe memories that are very painful, that make you very sad when you think about the past. Maybe you had to cut someone off or leave someone behind, and you maybe felt bad for it. Maybe you want their forgiveness, or they want yours in this dynamic. So I hope this resonated. Please let me know in the comments down below. I would really appreciate that. And I hope that your message reached you, and helped you move forward, and that there's some guidance here that really helped with your situation. Thank you so much. If you would like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. You can also, if you like the video, if you wouldn't mind just clicking that thumbs up there. If you didn't like the video, you click the thumbs down. Doesn't really bother me. I almost never like myself, like really thumbs down a video. That really doesn't happen, no matter what I feel. Like there's times where I'm like, oh, that didn't resonate. And I'm like, I want to press that dislike. And I'm like, but that's not the reader's fault, not 100%, just wasn't your message. All right, babes, let's go to pile number 2. Let's see what the message is for pile number 2. This is the white quartz. All right, it's beautiful. Let's see what your message is. What does Spirit want you to know about your situation? Remember, this is a general reading. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If it is not your message, you can try a different pile. Sometimes that happens. I had a subscriber comment that down below, that she was like, it didn't resonate, and I was kind of upset, but then I chose a different pile and it did, and I was like, heck yes. So that's beautiful. So I'm really glad that it did. All right, pile number 2. This is your message, and we had a channel message here. Let me get that for you as well. Remember, if you didn't listen to the beginning, I am an intuitive tarot card reader. So what that means is if you see a card and it's a tarot card and I say something different than that just know that that's how I learned the tarot. I do incorporate intuitive feelings and messages they give me about that card, that I'm clairsentient, clairaudient, claircognizant, all of those things. So just know that that is what is happening. So if you're like, oh, that's not correct, I try and interpret both the traditional tarot meaning of it, and also my own feelings that they're giving me body-wise in the card and the crown chakra. All right, so your channel message for pile number 2 is, I have come to wake you up. Okay, so someone came to wake you up. This could be a twin flame dynamic, or has awakened you to a spiritual journey or a spiritual path, or to something new, okay? So, and you have been challenged also within these messages. If you're a reader like me, or you have the same talents, that they're saying that you are here to wake up others. So you're maybe telling somebody, and you may in the future say this exact same thing, or you have said it, I have come to wake you up. This is my purpose, okay? So this is a purpose for either the watcher, you watching, or for the person, if you're asking about a person or a situation, whatever. I do feel there's someone here, a male figure that's coming out in this, and love as well. So yeah, that person came to wake you up. Now you're meant to wake others up, and it's just a cycle. So yeah, for some of you watching, I also got a message that I got really bad pains, like in my ovary area, and I was like, oh, holy crap, but it went away after doing your pile. So some of you could be on your period or have some menstrual pain. You may be seeking some help, or have some female gynecological problems that you're struggling with right now. So take care of yourself. There is a lot of research on eating and diets for, like, if you have endometriosis like I do, that helps eliminating soy, even some vegan diets, not completely. I can't go vegan because I have another condition. So, but they're wanting you to take care of your health, which is just a warning for the feminines watching. Okay. All right. So we have, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. Okay. All right. Yeah. So try not to make decisions based on guilt or what other people are going to feel in the situation, or what you think you should do. Because if you feel like you're being true to yourself, you're automatically being true to others. So whatever decision you make that you stand in your power, you speak your truth, and you are decisive, which is what I'm getting here too. Be decisive. Okay. So I just said that, and look down, and that's exactly what that card says. Be decisive. So they're wanting you to be decisive about something. So you may have a choice to make. You could have a choice about leaving a situation, is what I'm feeling here for a lot of you. And the reason I have that is we have the 8 of Cups, but it came out exactly like this on the mat. Like it was sideways, which tells me that this is a decision that needs to be made about walking away from something. You may be in the process of figuring out whether you're going to leave a relationship or not, and they want you to be decisive, okay? They also want you to go with the flow, okay? So I'm also getting that energy here with that. Go with the flow, of course, it says. So, and this is an emotionally raw situation. I feel like you've been trying to walk away for a while from something, okay? It could be also, emotions are running high, but a lot of cups here. So could be drinking for some of you. It's like walking away from a bad habit like that. Or this person kept saying that they would change. That's also what I'm getting here. Okay, so they're saying heed the messengers. This is the number 16. That could be an age, or again, the number 7, or a date, something along those lines. So they want you to heed the messages of these messages, clearly. And the messengers. So just know that they're trying to tell you, that it is your decision. You have the free will to be decisive. And if you make a decision, you can still go with the flow because things are always changing. Okay, that's what I'm also feeling like for that. And we've got change and transition here, like I was just saying. So this is Archangel Azrael. Yeah, Azrael. This could be the person that you are asking about, that you're trying to figure out whether you want to leave or not, or maybe go back to. For a lot of you, it could be leaving or going to this person. Like this is definitely indecisive. So it says, thank you, Azrael, for leading me safely through this change. Yeah, there's some type of change going on within this dynamic. And sometimes when we walk away from things, we actually bring them closer to us. So keep that in mind. They're saying that you can manifest what you want back, if you really want it back, sometimes just by walking away from it. Just by showing that person their own little lesson, their own little karma. They definitely need to know and hear it. And it's hard to walk away from this relationship because it's a past life relationship. So this is, it says you have each known each other before. So yeah, you've been in past lives before. You have messengers that come through. You could be of Asian descent as well, is what I'm feeling. So even more so, like you may be a messenger. You may also be a tarot reader or have the same gifts as myself here, and you're aware that this is a past life relationship. This is an important relationship. You're aware that this person may have been an angel in your past, or they're now an angel now. Some of you, they have already passed on. So this person is already passed from this realm to the other, but they still communicate with you through this realm. Could be a brother for some of you. It could also be, this is a beautiful couple right here. I'm just going to put that out there. So I'm just going to say, like, there's a couple here. We have a couple here, and they're connected by this past life relationship card. This is like right in the middle of them. So yeah, I'm loving that. Okay. So you're trying to figure out whether to stay or to go, because there's some deceptive, sneaky behavior in this. Somebody who wanted to win at all costs, who didn't care who they hurt. Whether that's you or the other person. So it's almost like they're saying you gotta take those swords, baby girl, and go and leave those two in the past. Like, you don't, just take what you can, and if you don't need those swords, just put them down. Just walk away. It's even better not to just fight for this person anymore, is what they're saying here. And I know that's difficult, but they're wanting you to make a decision. This person could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, because we have the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles here. King of Pentacles is all about money, the material world, making creativity, abundance, nice things. They like nice things, nice cars, nice houses, those type of things. They may be overly focused on the material world at the expense of the emotional world. So it's possible that, or they have some issues financially that, like they try to pretend like they're more well off than they are, or that they're more stable than they are, because I feel like that King of Pentacles is almost like right next to that Seven of Swords. I don't like that energy. So let's see here. What's going on with this King of Pentacles? We're going to clarify this King of Pentacles and see what's going on. Yeah, I get why it's hard to walk away from this connection. I get that for sure. There's definitely some behavior that I don't like. So let's see why. Hanged Man. Yeah, King of Pentacles. Stuck. Okay? Feeling stuck in a situation. Feeling stuck financially. Feeling like they're not able to move forward in their life. And maybe it's because they've been deceptive in the past. Maybe that's why they feel stuck now. They're not sure what to do. Piscean energy there too as well. Could have that in their chart. Yeah, the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Swords reversed. This is this person easily seeing that they could get out of the situation, out of that behavior, and not engaging with it is what I'm hearing with that Nine of Swords. Not engaging and avoiding being, because you notice how we go from the 7, but we go to the 9, but we don't get to the 9. Okay, so you may be going to the 8, and that may be your self-made prison, and then you get to the 9, and you're just feeling more trapped and more conflict. It's almost like you can avoid this conflict with this. You may be avoiding conflict with this person, or trying to avoid conflict with this person. Yeah, because this like crazy geese looking thing right there is like trying to eat that guy. There's definitely like something about the situation. Okay. So is this walking away or walking towards this Eight of Cups here? What is this Eight of Cups? Yeah, Seven of Swords again. Yeah. They're confirming that there was definitely some type of sneaky behavior, some deception, somebody wanting to win at all costs, somebody argumentative, somebody who sometimes would start fights. It's what I'm hearing, and they were just like out of nowhere, unnecessary. There were very hurtful words, some angry words that were said, and it may have been in one argument in particular where you were like done, and you want out. Okay, yeah, and this person's stuck. They're stuck with that Hanged Man, okay? Why are they stuck? Okay. Nine of Pentacles and the Moon. They may be saying they're single when they're not single. They could be married. There's definitely some type of energy where they've been used to being, with that Nine of Pentacles, they've been used to being on their own, or used to being independent, or somebody is trying to walk away from them and become single, and then they want to reveal their secrets, or something about there's some type of there was a lack of clarity there, but the Moon is reversed, so it's actually kind of coming out of that energy is what I'm feeling. So it's kind of going into this energy of feeling like there's some clarity on the situation, like there's light being shed on the fact that either somebody wants to be single and they feel stuck like in a marriage, or they want to, not for all of you, but for others of you, it could be that they are feeling they're single and they're just feeling stuck because of their deception, or because of some type of deception or illusions, delusions, secrets in the past. Like the Moon is always about secrets here, so secrets may have come out, and now they're single because you were like, bye. Like maybe you were in a relationship with this person and their secrets came out and you were like, oh hell no. Well, that will unstick this person too. Like it will get them moving possibly and get them kind of, they're having to repeat a cycle, especially with this moon cycle that we just had. That may be really affecting the connection. All right, and then we have the Grand Cross Provoker. This is the number 47. It may mean something to you. Maybe a number you see a lot. It's another 11 here. Okay, so 11. Oh, I thought we had two 11s. I guess we got 8, 7, 7, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so we're going in. Yeah, we're going in a circle here. Going in a circle. Like if you've taken this person back, they have kept doing the same behavior, going back and going around and around in circles, or you felt like you're going around in circles with this person and they were just stuck, or they weren't committing as well. They weren't committing, or they didn't want to be committal, which is weird for, Pentacles. Pentacles actually, for the earth signs, most of those earth signs really do like commitment. So, all right, let's see. The Grand Cross is what the number 47 is, and it says provoker. Okay. So it could be somebody who likes to provoke you, provoke arguments too. Could be a narcissist as well. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. Helen Keller. The Grand Cross is an area of tension in a chart, thus becoming a great catalyst for movement and change. A rare astrological configuration, the Grand Cross, also called the Grand Square, occurs when 4 planets form a perfect cross in the skies. There could be some type of religious, you may have a different religious background than this person. These planets are around 90 degrees from each other, meaning there are 4 planetary squares 90 degrees apart and 2 planetary oppositions 180 degrees apart. Squares in the astrological chart cause tensions and restriction. Oppositions as well are seldom soft aspects. They come with the pressure to grow and the will to exceed any limitations put in one's path. But the Grand Cross is the most rare and intense of all. Okay, interesting here. All right, so it indicates a period of time when your life may seem at cross purposes. Like you feel like you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't, okay? And it indicates, when it occurs, it indicates a crisis. This person may be going through a crisis, a mental breakdown, or you may be feeling like you're in crisis right now. There's something going on there. But it's helping you. It's a painful process of growth, okay? It says it is almost as if the planetary energies are in competition with each other. You and this person may be at odds and in competition with each other. So it talks about frustrations, being overwhelmed by the reality of situations, balancing things out, analysis paralysis, which is that indecisiveness, so being decisive, unreadiness to move or act, the mulling over of matters, building a foundation, keeping an eye on the prize, identity crisis, focusing on self-worth, needing to act, the need to scavenge, hard luck, not being given a break, direction, focus, earning trust. So if anything in your life is feeling stuck at this time, or this person's feeling stuck, what it's asking them to do is to be decisive. It is to act now. The time is now. They're going to force you to act. There's going to be tower after tower after tower. So if there's something that's not working, let's say it's money in your life. I'm just giving an example. If it's just money and you're just like consistently having issues with things breaking down or finances or things like that, they're asking you to look at what else could be blocking that. What else in your life could be blocking that? Because as soon as you walk away from whatever is kind of blocking your progress, and I feel like it's this person right now that you need some space, okay, and some distance, even if it's just a separation, even if it's just some time apart, I feel like then this will give the energy time to flow, and it can go with the flow. You can be able to go with the flow when you get away from the situation and you get more objective about it and you're outside of it. You'll see what you need to do. You'll see where you need to go. But it's saying that There's something going on within your life that they're going to force. There's forcing it out, and it's like you may be hanging on to it. And I'm sorry, and I don't mean this in a mean way or anything, but I just mean it with love. I'm just giving them messages with love, but you may be holding on to it when it's meant to be let go of, at least for now. Okay? And you know that that's really difficult to do. And I'm so sorry if this is your situation and you're having to let go of a person that you really, really love and care about, because I know how hard that is. All right, well, Spirit is just making y'all uncomfortable. Like, they're like, be decisive. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you got a message out of it. I hope it helped you with your situation, with what's going on with you. Please let me know down in the comments below. I am always curious to see what resonates, what doesn't, you know, and just if you like the video or not. If you want a different video, you can recommend that down below as well. So if you want to hear a different video, you want a different video recommendation for a title, then I love that. That's awesome. I try to get as many out there as my subscribers request as possible. So thank you so much. If you like the video, please like the like button down there. Gosh, I'm tongue-tied here. So like the video if you would like, with the little thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you can dislike it. No worries there. If you'd like a personal reading, the link is in the description box below. All right, so pile number 3. If you chose the Botswana Agate, this is your message. All right, so what do you need to hear right now? Okay, we have a channeled message for you. It says, things are bubbling beneath the surface in love. Feelings need to be expressed, or anger, before it explodes. Yeah, I felt like somebody needed to speak up. Somebody needs to say something, and they want to speak. When I tapped into the energy of this pile, I was like, ooh, somebody mad. Okay, so I can tell you right now, somebody is upset or mad, and they have something to say to you, or you have something to say to them, but there is like anger bubbling up underneath the surface. Okay, so let's see what messages do you need to hear about this? Excuse me. Okay. Okay. All right. So, we have some interesting cards here. Let's see what I want to start with first. Okay, so I'm going to start with these Lover's Oracle cards. So it says, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, so right now they want you to focus on you specifically. And for those of you that are in a relationship, it is saying that, or that you're asked that this resonates for someone in your life, like a love. We have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Yes, so that your love connection is going through a transformation hugely in this pile here. So something is changing, okay? And they're wanting you to, again, in this process, if you're single right now and you're not, there's nobody around for you, they're just saying, just spend some time alone. Don't really place your focus on someone else right now. Even if you are with someone, they're saying that they're giving you that same message here. So maybe you might want to spend some time alone and also just focus inward and focus on what you need, what your growth is right now, okay? Because there's a transformation and it kind of feels like you're in this cocoon. You are the person that is coming out here, because there is some love cards here. So I feel like that's going through a transformation, like it says, and it's changing. It's changing for the better, and just having faith that it's going through the necessary changes and that it's going to come back together here. So it says it transforms all things and love conquers, okay? So in this relationship is about to deepen, okay? So this is going to be so beautiful, especially with the holidays coming. So this is going through a beautiful process, and it may be going to a higher level of commitment for some of you. But we've also got only time will tell, okay? So only time will tell what's actually going to happen in this connection, okay? So only time will tell about your love life improving and things like that. And the reason being, I kind of feel like, is that it says there's some deception here. Okay, so someone is wearing a false mask, self-mask in this relationship. So I feel like your person, or you, could be you watching, could be the viewer, but there is definitely some type of deception here. It could be third party interference. That could be anything. It could be a person. It could be a substance. It could be a job. It could be children. It could be anything with that type of energy here. So that's that devil energy. But the deception is kind of keeping this connection stuck, and it could be because this person is unwilling to see something right now. They're unwilling to take off their mask and be authentic in this connection, okay? And there may be some resentment here about this third party. If somebody feels jealous, I feel like jealousy is coming out of here as well, okay? Have faith here. It says, but to have faith, okay? So like have faith in this connection, okay? Only time's going to tell whether things are going to get better. And they want you to raise your vibration, okay? So do things that will bring that up. So it's about healthy eating, about exercising, about taking care of yourself, about the things you take into your mind, into your heart, into your soul, your body, etc. And that's really important here, is to raise your vibration in any way possible. And when you do that, you're going to open your heart. And of course, that's the archangel here that's with you is Archangel Chamuel. And it says, thank you, Chamuel, for removing the barriers around my heart. Okay. So yeah, this angel is with you to try to help you with that. So there's some type of barrier around your heart, but it may be because you've been hurt, because there's been deception in the past. So it may be hard to get into your heart space. But something about this is changing. It's transforming. So this deception for some of you is actually going to go away. Okay. Or it's going to start to resolve itself. And that's because a new day dawns. Okay, this is a new cycle, a new connection. So the number 1, this could be someone coming into your life again. So a new day dawns in your love life. A new day dawns for this connection. Okay, and it may go through a transformation. I feel like for some of you, could go into a marriage. We have the 4 of Wands here. Okay, so this is a very stable foundation card. So it's marriage, it's family, it's a new cycle here that's going to happen in, and you may get married to this person, okay? And it could be the deception if you're asking just in general, whatever messages, like I said, this is just to ask, what messages does Spirit want us to know right now? They want us to know that someone around us is being deceptive, okay? It's possible because that they're married, okay? So for some of you who are in another relationship and they're being deceptive about it, or they're being deceptive about that relationship, okay? Yeah. And there's magic here. So this person could be, and this is Isis here, you could have a past life with this person in Egypt. There's 2 cards here that kind of tell me that. I think this has come up in another pick a card reading as well, these 2 cards, I believe. So we have the 3rd house, which is messages, and you see that Egyptian, the hieroglyphics, and the makeup, the eye of like a pharaoh. Super beautiful. So the number 27 could be relevant for y'all, or the number 1. You may see 111, 1111. We have 4 of Wands. You may see 444 as well. But yeah, and this magic card is really talking about like you may get a commitment out of like nowhere. You may not have even been expecting it, but there's some type of magic coming in for you when it comes to a relationship. So it could be a new relationship, or an existing one is going through a transformation. It's going to a higher level of commitment, and it's a very high level spiritual connection, and twin flame energy is what I'm picking up here. So a lot of you could be just asking what your messages are, and they're saying your twin flame is trying to manifest. The magic card is like a manifester. It's a very beautiful card that can do anything, really. And this person may not know that they can manifest this. They may be have have some type of temper going on right now or having a temper tantrum. This is the Prince of Wands, but it's reversed. So they may not be taking any action towards you yet, but they're trying to maybe manifest this, and they feel like they can't manifest it for some of them, or they're having trouble manifesting it. It could be because you're in another connection and they may be upset about that, okay? And they're trying to maybe, for some of you, they're trying to break up the connection, okay? But there's also this could be this person that the deception is surrounded, and it could be a false friend for some of you. Somebody younger than you. Could be your son is lying to you too. This could be for those of you, or your brother. It doesn't have to be your partner, okay? But there's some type of deception going on here, okay? All right, very interesting. All right, and that Prince of Wands is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They could be younger than you, but I'm getting an immature energy. Somebody who pops off at the mouth, and they have a hard time not being. They're impulsive. They're even more childish than like the Knight of Staves or the Knight of Wands. Yeah. Right? Okay, so let's see what this third house message is, so that you may receive a message from this person, okay? So you could be telepathically communicating with your twin. They may be wanting to get back together with you, too. This person may be an ex trying to get back with you. Let's see what's going on with this Prince of Wands reversed. Why is this Prince of Wands reversed? I'm going to do some clarifying here. We'll see why they're kind of acting a fool. They're acting a little aggressive is what I'm getting as well. What's the aggression about? Five of Swords reversed. Okay, so yeah, they know about the deception, okay? And they know possibly that they've been deceptive in the past. This is the Five of Swords reversed, okay, which is very much similar to a deceptive card when it's upright, but this is reversed, so it's like moving out of that deception, okay, and they're trying to get out of that energy, okay, but they may be entertaining it a little bit, all right, or they're being argumentative or aggressive because they feel attacked, okay. Could be 5 people involved as well. For some of you, that's a message that's coming through. So let's see about this third house, the messages. So like I said, you could receive a message. Let's see what this has to do with. Number 27 could mean something to you, and also 999. Okay, you must stay drunk on writing so reality cannot destroy you. Ray Bradbury, Zen and the Art of Writing. Ooh, interesting. You must stay drunk on writing so reality cannot destroy you. Okay, this person may overwork or be hyper-focused on work in order to avoid something. Words have power. Now is the time to get your point across. With this card, you may also get a clearer direction in the way to proceed. The third house also represents neighborhoods and siblings. Maybe siblings that are arguing, or some deceptive sibling here. Could be, like I said, it could be a brother here. I also feel like this has to do with maybe a neighbor, like a younger neighbor, like a neighbor boy. Maybe for one of you threw a rock or did something with a bike. Okay, so like a rock may have broken a window or something to do with bikes. Okay. And siblings, yeah, it could be siblings that you're having some type of rivalry with, or some type of deception going on there, or a child kind of having some real issues with stealing, lying, being deceptive, not really seeing their deceptive ways too, or not seeing that they could change too, all right? The third house is the area of the astrological chart that reveals how we think, speak, and communicate. It signifies our need to know and demonstrates how we put our concepts and thoughts into words. You are in search of answers and in need of unlocking mysteries, but your mind is agile and you are able to grasp every detail right now. You may wish to express this mental suppleness through writing, speaking, and researching subject matter which has always intrigued you. Libraries call to you. You may suddenly wake up with an idea that could turn out to be very lucrative. You may even be toying with the idea of writing a book, starting a blog, perhaps a screenplay, or a position at a local... Right, my video cut off. So taking a position at a local media outlet. So what I'm also feeling like is that you know that there is a communication coming. You're going to learn about someone's possible deception here, or you're aware of it. They're saying that you probably already know this, okay? That you kind of know what's going on. There may be some deception over a marriage here for some of you, somebody being married. There's also possibly some messages that come from, back and forth within your relationships that are highlighted right now. So communication is big. Only time is going to tell, but just have faith, okay? Have faith, open your heart, raise your vibration, okay? Things are transforming for the better. Relationships for some of you are going to a new commitment, a new higher level. Things are manifesting in your life with that magic card right here, the Isis card. Let's clarify her as well. Let's clarify that magic card. Messages are important. You may be wanting to do, like I said, a blog or writing. Writing is very big right now, or doing poetry or something like that. Yeah, 8 of Cups. Okay, so you've been kind of wondering about walking away from someone because of that, possibly, or walking away from a commitment. Some of you may be trying to manifest a new commitment, okay? But there may be children involved, or it may be with a younger fire sign here. And there may have been a commitment with that 4 of Wands here. And you're either walking towards it or away from it. Some of you walking away from it, some of you walking towards it. So that's split between the two of you. There's some messages coming for you here. That's too many. There's some messages coming in for you. Okay, only time's going to tell. This connection is transforming. Okay, wow, we keep getting a lot of cards here. Okay. It's all about love, though. I'm going to take them. We have the Queen of Wands reversed. So fire, Aries, Leo, Sag again. We have the Ace of Cups reversed and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so this Queen of Wands is like not putting up with anybody's bullshit and sees through this commitment, sees through this deception of this person that you're asking about, or sorry, that your message is coming through about, that that this person's being deceptive. They may be talking about how great their relationship is, but that they know, and you're not working together with them. For some of you, you're like, okay, I'm walking away from this because I can manifest better. Okay, and I know about your sneaky ways. You may be pretending that you were not sneaky. You could have also learned of a death of a friend or a family member, that somebody who had passed away. That's also coming out here. So you may have recently lost somebody, and I'm hearing car accident, and I know exactly what that's about. So Ace of Cups and that 3 of Pentacles, man. So it's like, this Queen of Wands is like, you know what? I'm going to take care of my own self. I'm going to put my energy into myself and pour into myself. I'm going to take care of me right now. And I'm being challenged to do that. So I'm about to deepen my connection with myself. And I'm going to focus on me and not this other person anymore. Okay? And I want to let this, only time will tell, and just things, go with the flow. And you see through this deception. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah, and there's that energy of that Queen of Wands. It's like, like not putting up with this crap. So if somebody was like deceptive to you, that you see right through that crap. You have powers just like I do. So it's saying like, you know that you should walk away from that, and you're aware, and you're like, all right, and that there's messages that went back and forth between you and this person, and you're gonna get more. That's exactly how we manifest, is when we walk away from the crap, and then everybody's like, don't go, wait, oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that. Like, look at that. It's like not putting up with this energy here. So if it is somebody who is in a commitment that is coming through for, they're like, focus on yourself. Try not to focus on the relationship so much that things are transforming for the better. But there's just a little bit of issues here. Just have faith and raise your vibration, and only time's going to tell about this. So I hope this resonated. There's a new day coming for you anyways. A new day dawns. Look at how pretty that card is. Like, you're opening yourself up to new opportunities, new, possibly new love, So, but have faith again, because, things are going to work out the way they're supposed to, is what I'm hearing. And that sounds really corny, but that's what I'm getting. So, yeah, interesting energy here. All right. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please thumbs up so that someone else can get the same messages as you and get some assistance. And if you didn't, that's okay. You can thumbs down. It doesn't really bother me. So I'm sending you love and light. And if you'd like a personal reading and you want something more specific to your situation and not a general reading, the link is in the description box below. Well, thank you so much, and I will see you for the next pick a card reading.